Band-Aid off. So I'm bored of fragrance and fragrance content. And I didn't want this feeling to come. I didn't even know that this was going to happen because, I mean, just recently I was super excited about it still, but it slowly started to get to a point where I felt like I was getting bored of it. And let me just put this disclaimer out there before I get somebody up in arms in the comments about to flip their wig and be like, oh, well, if you're not going to make fragrance content anymore, I'm going to unsubscribe because that's the only reason why I come here. That's the only reason why I'm here. Pump your brakes. This is not me saying that I am completely giving up fragrance content. This is not me saying that I will no longer be doing fragrance content. This is just me being honest about my feelings in regards to fragrance and fragrance content. I have gotten bored of it. And I really feel like it's just because of the mindset that I'm in currently. Like we all know that I'm getting ready to go on a deployment. I'm getting ready to go on a 6-month rotation in a foreign country in the Middle East. And I just feel like fragrance and fragrance content right now is just not the most important thing on my mind. And I kind of want to just shift just a little bit. I want to pivot just a little bit to something different, not completely like I said, but if we're being real, there's only going to be so much fragrance content that I can make while I'm out there. There's only going to be so much fragrance that I can have while I'm out there. But as far as lifestyle content, I can make plenty of that while I'm out there. I can show you guys days in the life and things like that. I can show you guys, just vlogs and just what it looks like out there from my point of view. Because I mean, how many people are gonna realistically be able to say that they visited the place that I'm going to, So it's kind of interesting, at least I think, to share that with you guys and share what's currently going on with me at the moment. Because I cannot share, the very frivolous and fun things that I used to share on this channel before. And somebody actually made a really good comment about that. Like they basically said, it could be a reflection of what's going on right now. And I don't know if she meant like what's going on with me or like what's going on in the world. There's a lot bigger things to worry about, a lot more important things to worry about. I don't know if that's what she meant, but yes, that is very true. As of right now, there's a lot more important things to worry about than the frivolous aspect of just buying and talking about fragrance and, talking about what's my most complimented fragrance or what I get the most compliments on. There's just more important things as of right now to worry about. And then on top of that, I don't know if you guys realized lately anyway, I was saying in a lot of my videos that I didn't want to be having to buy everything that was new and spend all of my, basically expendable income, all of my expendable income on just buying fragrances to review, just buying new things, just to make a video on. Like I didn't want to do that anymore just because I feel like, for one, it's so wasteful. And then two, I never wanted to get to a point where I was feeling overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I had. I said, once I started to feel overwhelmed, then I know that it was going to be time to pull it back, rein it in, and, reassess the situation. Because this whole room right here, this is my filming room. This is my beauty room. This is everything. This is where all my makeup resides. This is where all of my extra clothes resides, all of my body care, hygiene. This is where everything resides. So this is a whole full room dedicated to beauty. And once this room started to get full and there's no space whatsoever, I said that I was going to rein it in. Because just in my opinion, for me personally, I feel like it is asinine to have a whole room dedicated to beauty, and then once that gets full, you start to take over more places in the house, and it just starts to bleed over into the other parts of the house. I feel like that is absolutely asinine, and that's just for me personally. So I didn't want to do that. And again, when it comes to just spending all expendable income on fragrance and stuff just to make a review, even if I'm going to get that money back, I feel like that is a waste. It's very, very wasteful. And it's not something that I want to do, especially because literally in the next coming year, after I come back from this deployment, there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of different things that I want to do. There's going to be a lot of life changes for me, like a lot of more important things that I have to worry about. So You know, I want to already have started getting in that mindset instead of, you know, still in this, oh, I need to buy this and I need to review this and I need to make this for my YouTube channel. And, you know, I still feel like you can make great content with the things that you already have while still also adding new things here and there to talk about. And I've always said that you are a great content creator if you can still make content surrounded by things that you already have, as opposed to getting the new, because anybody can go, well, not anybody, but like most people can go out and buy the new things and make a video on it and create content surrounded by it. And like, yeah, that's cool. But you have to be a true creative mind. You have to be a true creative person to be in the space of making content, creating content around things that you already have, because it pushes you outside of the box, as opposed to just getting something and making a video about it and saying like, oh, like, hey, this is new, you know, let me try this out, whatever. Like, that's easy content. That's easy things to make. And so it definitely pushes you, you know, outside of your comfort zone and outside of your box if you can make content about things that you already have. And so that was a lot of what I was doing for a while, making content surrounded by things that I had. And I understand the balance between, you know, it not being repetitive and it not seeming so monotonous. And that's kind of how I started to feel just in general around fragrance. I felt like a lot of it was becoming monotonous, even with buying new things. I felt like it was just like a lot of what I was saying was becoming monotonous. Like, okay, it's new, whatever, it's a dupe or it's a repackage and it's this and it's that. And it was just kind of like, I'm kind of getting bored of it. And like I said, I feel like a lot of that is just simply because of where I'm at right now in my headspace. I have more important things to worry about. And so it's not so much that fragrance is boring or I'm shifting my content or, you know, I've outgrown it, because I don't think that's true at all. I just think that there is a time to, you know, shift and change and then go back to whatever it is that you initially started with. I think that is perfectly okay. And because I already knew about how hard it is to shift your content from one thing to another, that is the reason why I created my channel membership, because I wanted those who, you know, wanted to be supportive of different content, who wanted to be supportive of me introducing different things. They can absolutely view that content on, you know, on their own accord, basically. And that's what I wanted to do. And I know you guys know that, like, creating content is not easy. And I've had a lot of you, you know, tell me pretty much all the time, like, y'all don't know how I do it. Y'all don't know how I'm like a full-time mom and content creator, and I'm in the military, you know, like, and I have a social life, a personal life. You guys have said to me, like, y'all don't know how I do it. And trust and believe me, it is hard. And that's part of the reason why with this upcoming deployment, I haven't had as much time to film, and my schedule has been so sporadic, and there's been a lot going on, and I'm still trying to function like normal, and I'm still trying to put things out there that I like, and still trying to, you know, upkeep with my channel, because I know that if the more time you take off, the less like your videos are going to get pushed, and I don't want that to happen. Obviously, I want to keep my channel. This is fun for me. This has always been fun for me. I've been on YouTube for the longest time now. I'm not just going to let it go just because changes are happening within my life that I can't 100% control. You know, I'm not like, that's not fair to me. So I have been trying to keep up with it while also feeling the way that I feel currently. So I hope you guys can understand my dilemma. And the vlogs have definitely been fun for me to film. So I definitely feel like the vlogs is something that I want to keep around. As of late, I have not uploaded any vlogs to this channel. I've just, well, to this side of my channel, I guess I should say. I've only uploaded them to the membership, and I haven't uploaded any of my hair videos. I know I used to do my healthy hair series here on this side, but I've since only kept it to the membership, like I said, just for those people who actually want to view that type of content, because I know a lot of people said that they're not into videos like that because they're here for the fragrance. And I 100% understand that. Like, absolutely, I do. I really do understand that. So that is the whole reasoning behind that. Now, I will let you guys in on a little secret. So we have these containers that go forward overseas before we do, so that once we get overseas, we can have some of our stuff there you know, we can have it there as soon as we get there, basically. As soon as we touch down on ground, that stuff is already there. So we send it in advance. So inside of my tough box that went inside of the container, I did put a lot of hygiene. I did put a lot of Bath and Body Works stuff in there. I did put sprays. I did put perfumes. I put those things in there because I was still going to try and attempt to make some type of fragrance content while I was out there. So I did not, and I have not completely disregarded. Sorry if the camera is shaking, but I have not completely disregarded, you know, the fact that that is what my channel is about, and that is what has grown my channel. I am completely well aware of what the people come to my channel for. I am 100% aware of that. But let's just be realistic now. There's only going to be so much I can do with the things that I already took out there, whether I'm going to be ordering things or not while I'm out there to make videos, whether you guys want to send me things, because I will put my address in one of my videos or something like that. If you guys do want to send me something while I'm out there, I will, you know, do things like that. But again, there's only so much that can be done because I am in a whole other country in the Middle East, okay? This is not like I'm going, I don't know, to Korea or something like that, where I was able to have all of my Bath and Body Works stuff. And, you know, it's like a different atmosphere. I mean, it is a deployment. It's not a rotation. It's not a mission. It's a whole deployment. So I do just want to be mindful of that. Like, there are other things to worry about than creating content around fragrance and stuff like that. So I just want to have y'all keep that in mind as well. So I had to take a little break, y'all. My man was texting me, and right now he's so he's deployed. Y'all already know that. Well, at least I think I told y'all that, but he's deployed already, and he's in air assault school right now. So when he texts, gotta drop everything, okay? Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, like, that's literally how dedicated I am to my channel and to wanting to create the content that you guys want to see. I literally was already thinking ahead and thinking of how I was going to make content while I was out there. My child is so obsessed with going to this new Wawa that just opened, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why he wants to go to this Wawa so bad. But I already told him we're going, so we're going. Anywho, what was I saying? Man, keep me distracted. Oh, but yeah, I was going to talk more about, like, okay, so I just want to know from you guys, like, you're watching this video, right? You're the consumer, basically, because you are the one consuming this content that I'm putting out. I want to know what you guys want to see. Like, do y'all understand that it's, like, unrealistic to want, you know, your favorite YouTuber, whoever that may be, even if it's not me, whoever that may be, do you guys understand that it may not be realistic for your favorite YouTuber to buy everything and review everything? I know that people do it. I know that you don't have to tell me that people do it, but listen, I don't know their situation. I don't know what it is that they do to be able to buy everything. Like, maybe they're spending all of their expendable income. Maybe they're using their credit cards and they're okay with, you know, racking up debt because they feel like if their channel takes off, then they can pay it back. Maybe they have, you know, a 2-income household or a 3-income household or whatever the case may be. Maybe they have it like that in order to be able to do it. But I'm going to let y'all know right now, spending every dollar you have on YouTube to film videos, to make videos, to buy things for YouTube, and then hoping that your channel does well enough, or hoping that your views do well enough because of those new things that you bought, hoping that it does well enough in order to replace that money that you spent, doesn't make any sense, because it's going to be a constant cycle. Unless you're getting sent things for free, it's going to be a constant cycle of, okay, you've spent $500 on all of this stuff in a month for YouTube, right? Then you turn around and you get paid from YouTube. If you are using that money to, like, consistently buy the things for your channel and you're not dipping into any of your own money for that you make from your job, then okay, cool, it may be feasible because you're still making a profit that you can either put into savings or you can do something with it. You know, like that to me makes sense. But if you are having to use the money that you make from your YouTube channel, and this is not me speaking on me, by the way, I'm just thinking about the financial aspect of it. If you are having to use your money that you make from your job and the money that you make from YouTube to pay for these things that you're talking about on YouTube, then that doesn't make any sense to me. And I do not want to be like that. I do not want to be like that. And I feel like that is how I would have to be in order to keep up with everything new that's coming out, because y'all know, as of right now, I am a one person household, like, well, one adult household with two incomes. So my YouTube and then my Army paycheck, right? So why would I like overspend or put myself into debt to be able to buy everything new to talk about on YouTube in the hopes that, you know, my channel will completely take off and then I'll be able to hopefully pay that debt back with what I make from YouTube. And, you know, I won't be able to save any of it because I'm paying back the debt that I created. I'm just like, I'm not in the business of doing that. So that is why I don't want to buy everything new. And I'm starting to see that now more and more with the more things that are coming out. More brands are starting to jump on the hygiene bandwagon. More brands are starting to come up with all of these different things, like brands that were only making and hand creams and lip balms and foot creams and things like that are now making body oils and body washes and body butters and things of that nature, because they are realizing that there is a market for it and we're giving them a market for it. And so now it's turning into more and more consumerism, more and more things that you have to buy basically to quote unquote keep up. And it's just not, it's not feasible. It's just not. And that makes me even more bored of it, because it's like, is this really what I have to do in order to like continue to grow on YouTube? Do I always have to be talking about the newest and the latest and greatest in order to grow on YouTube? Is that like what it's coming down to? And so that's one reason why I'm getting bored. And then on top of that, it's like I said, like a lot of these brands are jumping on the bandwagon of, you know, different things that we had seen from other brands. So like I said, now y'all are making body oils and body butters and things like that. And we had never seen that from you guys ever. So once again, that goes back into, it's getting monotonous. It's becoming the same old, you know, we're seeing the same old things. Different brand names, might be a slightly different formula, but essentially it's the same thing. And y'all know I am a big advocate for some body oils, okay? Y'all know I love me a good body oil, and I have always talked about it, and y'all have seen me haul body butters out the wazoo, okay? But now it's to a point like, girl, why do you need 50 body oils? Seriously, when and where and how are you gonna go through it all? Like, I know I can go through some products fast, especially shower products. And I had just said that the other day, like, I don't really ever get anxious about shower products as far as, you know, like body washes and scrubs and stuff like that, because I feel like I do run through them faster than the average hygiene product. But it's like, seriously, girl, when, where, and how are you gonna go through all of this stuff? So I don't know, you guys, that's mostly where I'm at with it. Like I said, I'm not going to just discontinue fragrance content, discontinue buying things that I like or that I find interesting, or, you know, like, I'm not just going to completely stop. So that's something that you guys don't have to worry about. I will say, obviously, it's gonna slow down here in the next 6 months while I am out of the country, but I would hope for the people who are actually here to support me as a person, I would hope that you guys still tune into the videos that I will put out, even if they're not the norm. But I would hope that you guys would still tune into that content, as well as whatever hygiene or fragrance type content that I put out while I'm over there, just to support the channel and just to obviously keep my channel going, so that when I do come back and I do decide to keep going with the fragrance content, you know, it's not super hard for me to get back on it. and start doing it again when I'm back in the States, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's really the things that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my face because I feel like I've been talking for forever and I keep shaking this dog on camera. So I'm gonna let y'all go and I'm gonna come back when the makeup look is done. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video, basically giving you guys my thoughts and my feelings on content for my channel and the content that I've been doing for my channel. I love this eye look, actually. This is such a throwback using this palette right here. Like, this palette is just so good. This is actually the second one of these palettes that I have. This is my like kind of brand new one. You can see like there's still some shades in here that are untouched because this is my newest palette. My old one, y'all don't want to see my old one. This is my old palette right here. This baby was so good in its prime. Listen, so I'm happy that I got another one. But yeah, I created this throwback kind of look, and this is what we're rocking with for today, and I love it. So yeah, you guys, that's how I've been feeling. The channel membership is open for anybody who wants to join. It will be down in the description box, and I've already posted content over there. I have another vlog coming and another hair video coming. So like, the content is rolling. For the membership side, it's just I'm kind of in limbo with this side on exactly what I want to do and how I'm going to move forward, but we'll get there. I will figure it out, and there will be more content coming. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. You should definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button, join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.